Thanks for staying with us for this latest episode of the Broadway show. Glad you're here. It's Broadway's most magical play, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, of course. And one of that show's rising stars is Brady Dalton Richards. He's this week's fresh face.
I am Brady Dalton Richards. I play Scorpius Malfoy in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I got my start in theater when in elementary school, our choir teacher, Miss Nail, the school never done a musical, but she was like, we have a lot of kids that have talent in this grade, so I want to try to do a thing. So she dreamt up Annie. I was a 4th grader, so I played Bundles the Laundryman and Franklin Delano Roosevelt. But it was my drama teacher in high school, Sally Livingston, gave me the confidence to want to pursue it as a thing. So I applied to a bunch of schools. I got into Syracuse. I didn't really know a lot about it, but I knew that it was a good school. I still have not gotten my first tattoo, but speed and purpose was her mantra. I signed my emails with it. I was always more of a music person than I was a musical theater person. I jived with Amy Winehouse as a kid, and I was just obsessed with watching her performances over and over again. And she was the first storyteller who I was really obsessed with. I was really obsessed with the Into the Woods, that cast album, Bernadette Peters in particular, and that was probably my first obsession with a musical theater performer. I had sort of moved away from the dream of doing theater in New York. I was living in Los Angeles at the time. I had moved there, I was living there for 2 years. I had done this pilot that was really exciting, I didn't get picked up. And this audition comes around, it's an open call, and I hadn't read the play, but I grew up being a Harry Potter fan. My mom made me a Harry Potter bedroom that I lived in for a number of years. Obsessed with the movies, it would always come around my birthday, so they would be my birthday party, we'd be going to see the movie. But I had this audition, and it was the longest of shots, but it went really, really well. I called my mom and dad and just I had this theater audition in LA and it felt so incredible. And I know that nothing's gonna happen with it. It's the longest of shots. So I just felt so good doing this work in this room with these people. The call from my agent comes while I'm working and leaves me a message saying, hey Brady, give me a call. I think you're gonna be happy. And I call him and he says, I'm gonna be playing Scorpius. And life, changed. I moved back to New York for a Broadway show where Scorpius, kind of is the show. Seeing the show and seeing how much it all revolves around that relationship. It's incredible. It's an unspeakable joy.